Bill Morgan, and a cancer survivor since May of 2017.
And I'm Molly, his wife.
Well, it's weird because there's the immediate causes of it, and then when you look back, you notice things that had happened previously that at the time you didn't worry about, but then you realize that was part of it. For me, it was really like vision issues while I was teaching. I had a couple times where suddenly my vision would kind of close in, and it would be like a kaleidoscope on the edges of it, and as it got smaller and smaller with that. And so I knew something was wrong. So that's what got me to originally go to my primary care physician. After my diagnosis, we realized that the couple months before then, I had been off a little bit. I look back on the dates of all of it and how quickly it moved. So it's like I went to the primary care physician one day, had an MRI 4 days later. We get home, they call, they said, you need to come right back up here. We come right back up there, meet with a neurologist who schedules surgery a week later. You know, and it's all just bam, bam, bam. And then a week after surgery, meeting for chemo and radiation and talking through what the treatment's gonna be, all that. So it started with surgery, then 6 weeks of radiation and 6 weeks of chemotherapy. And then after that, a few weeks off. And then since then has been maintenance chemotherapy, I think it's called, where it's just 5 days a month, and then the Optune. So the Optune's just these arrays that go on my head every few days, and then this bag that I carry around, which has just the batteries and controls the tumor treating fields, I think they're called.
And my job is to shave his head down, then we place the arrays on his head according to a map, and so I place them according to what that map says, and we do that every other day, every couple days.
We were excited about that because I'm like my response to issues is to start researching, start reading, so I knew all about it beforehand. So I was excited they did it here and knew the effectiveness of it.
So no side effects with it.
I think that's one of the best things about it, because even the chemo doesn't give me a lot of side effects, but it makes me a little nauseous and stuff. It's not bad, but that's nothing at all. The problem I quickly found is how things are changing so quickly that I got kind of devastated the first few days, because I was looking at research from 2000, 2005, 2007, and it wasn't the same at all. So when you look at that for my cancer diagnosis, it's terrible. But when you look from 2015, 16, 17, all the newer stuff, it's a completely different diagnosis.
And I follow his lead in the sense that he's so positive and just keeps moving and gets up every day, and so that helps me.
I think part of it, I talked about those first few days, and I'm usually a positive person, and it got to me, you know? And I think I realized that the best thing for my health, my family, everything, was to just try to be as positive and act like I was as healthy as I could act, you know, to just keep doing what we were doing. When we were in the hospital after my surgery, even our neurologist came in, and he was like, "Why are you laying here?" And it was kind of
rally. That was his word, rally.
Yeah. And later on, I realized why he's doing that. Like, look, the best thing to do is, of course, you just had surgery, but if you can get up and walk around and just do it was a beautiful day when we were there, so we just wanted to be outside with it. It's like, do that stuff. You know, for yourself, it's better, but it's better for your family, it's better for your health, it's better for your mental state, and all of that.